is the prime producer of offshore vessels in this region. Glorious tradition and long-term experience in shipbuilding. Individual approach to each client and his demands, as well as applying innovative solutions, ensures FMCDL's leadership position on its serving market.
FMC Dockyard Limited is a globally presented company providing complex solutions in shipbuilding, ship repairing and maintenance. It's the only dockyard of Bangladesh which has its own forward and backward linkage industry.
CDL offers new ways of thinking, working closely with clients to plan, design and build secure, sustainable facilities.
Since its establishment in 2009, FMC Dockyard is continuously committed to meet the optimum quality standards through well-trained and highly skilled technical team.
FMC Dockyard is the prime producer of offshore vessels in this region. Glorious tradition and long-term experience in shipbuilding. Individual approach to each client and his demands, as well as applying innovative solutions, ensures FMCDL's leadership position on its serving market.
FMC Dockyard Limited is a globally presented company providing complex solutions in shipbuilding, ship repairing and maintenance. It's the only dockyard of Bangladesh which has its own forward and backward linkage industry.
CDL offers new ways of thinking, working closely with clients to plan, design and build secured, sustainable facilities around the world.
Since its establishment in 2009, FMC Dockyard is continuously committed to meet the optimum quality standards through well-trained and highly skilled technical team.
offshore vessels in this region. Glorious tradition and long-term experience in shipbuilding. Individual approach to each client and his demands, as well as applying innovative solutions, ensures FMCDL's leadership position on its serving market.
FMC Dockyard Limited is a globally presented company providing complex solutions in shipbuilding, ship repairing and maintenance. It's the only dockyard of Bangladesh which has its own forward and backward linkage industry.
CDL offers new ways of thinking, working closely with clients to plan, design and build secured, sustainable facilities around the world.
Since its establishment in 2009, FMC Dockyard is continuously committed to meet the optimum quality standards through well-trained and highly skilled technical team.
FMC Dockyard is the prime producer of offshore vessels in this region. Glorious tradition and long-term experience in shipbuilding. Individual approach to each client and his demands, as well as applying innovative solutions, ensures
Hello.
FMCDL.
Hello. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
FMC Dockyard Limited is a globally presented company providing complex solutions in shipbuilding, ship repairing and maintenance. It's the only dockyard of Bangladesh which has its own forward and backward linkage industry.
CDL offers new ways of thinking, working closely with clients to plan, design and build secured, sustainable facilities around the world.
Since its establishment in 2009, FMC Dockyard is continuously committed to meet the optimum quality standards through well-trained and highly skilled technical team.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Can I have your kind attention, please? We'll be starting in the next 3 minutes, so I request you all to please settle down and take your seats. We will be starting the press conference in the next 3 minutes. Thank you so much, everyone, once again, and good evening.
Innovative solutions ensures FMCDL's leadership position on its serving market.
FMC Dockyard Limited is a globally presented company providing complex solutions in shipbuilding, ship repairing and maintenance. It's the only dockyard of Bangladesh which has its own forward and backward linkage industry.
CDL offers new ways of thinking, working closely with clients to plan, design and build secured, sustainable facilities around the world.
Since its establishment in 2009, FMC Dockyard is continuously committed to meet the optimum quality standards through well-trained and highly skilled technical team.
FMC Dockyard is the prime producer of offshore vessels in this region. Glorious tradition and long-term experience in shipbuilding. Individual approach to each client and his demands, as well as applying innovative solutions, ensures FMCDL's leadership position on its serving market.
Assalamu alaikum. Good evening, everyone. My name is Faizan. I'll be your host for the evening. And before we start the proceedings, as promised, we will be starting with the recitation of the Holy Quran. So I request you all to please settle down, kindly take your seats, and I request you to also please be quiet while the recitation of Holy Quran is going on. All right? So for the recitation, I'd like to request Mr. Jubair Hussain Rakib to please come onto the stage and recite a few verses from the Holy Quran.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. وإذ قال إبراهيم رب أرني كيف تحيي الموتى قال أولم تؤمن قال بلى ولكن ليطمئن قلبي قال فخذ أربعة من الطير فصرهن إليك ثم اجعل على جبل منهن جزءا ثم ادعهن يأتينك سعيا واعلم أن الله عزيز حكيم مثل الذين ينفقون أموالهم في سبيل الله كمثل حبة أنبتت 7 سنابل في كل سنبلة 100 حبة والله يضاعف لمن يشاء والله واسع عليم صدق الله العظيم.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was the Quran recitation by Mr. Jubair Hussain Rakib. And before we start the proceedings, before we unveil the icon to you, and of course we're going to do all that, and the house is going to be open for the press as well. But before that, as is customary, we are in the UAE. We will start by playing the UAE national anthem. So I would request you all to please stand up in your seats wherever you are so that we can start with the UAE national anthem up first. Once again, good evening everyone, and I request you to please settle down. Everyone who's standing outside, if you can hear my voice, please settle down so that we can start with the proceedings as soon as possible. Good evening, Assalamu alaikum. My name is Faizan, and I am your host for the evening for the Bangla Tigers Icon Unveil and Press Conference. All right, talking about first up, Bangla Tigers, a franchise of the Abu Dhabi T10 League, is participating in the league for the last 3 seasons, and year by year, the franchise has gained momentum. In just 3 years, the fan base has grown from 37 million to 342 million worldwide. One reason for this unprecedented growth is the franchise's willingness to go beyond its obligations to develop and promote the game of cricket among the youngsters. This is evident from the various initiatives taken by the franchise, such as Camp with the Champ with the legend Mohammad Azharuddin and the T10 Talent Program. The sole purpose of these initiatives is to make sure that our young generation gets adequately prepared both physically and mentally to play at the international level in the world arena. First up, we have a small video to show you the journey of Bangla Tigers in these last 3 years. We have had our ups and downs, but we fought like tigers, and we will keep on doing so this season as well. Let's have the highlights package for all of you that are here with us today.
important is about how we can set up an environment that is fun for everyone. You come over here, it's 2 weeks, you can have a great time, we can go back and tell some good stories of our time together.
We're looking forward to a really exciting competition. It's going to be great.
Clean him up. Bangla Tigers are to win this one. They'll need 146.
That was a pretty awesome package for you. So that was how our journey went in the last 3 years. We have had, as I was saying, our ups and downs, but as promised, the Tigers will rise again this season. And one very important cog of that Tigers lineup, ladies and gentlemen, members of the media, our dignitaries, to have given us the time and to come and join us here today for this unveil. All right, first up, I'd like to invite our youngest members of the Bangla Tigers family here, and that is none other than Mr. Zafir Yasin Chaudhry, who's the head of strategy and finance for Bangla Tigers, up on the stage with me here. As I said, Zafir is the youngest member of the team. He's only 20 years old, and he has achieved the nationwide recognition in Bangladesh as one of the most celebrated cricket analysts. He's the man responsible for coming up with effective marketing strategies to make sure that the franchise meets its financial goals, which simultaneously grooms the young talent in the domestic market as well. So put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen, for Mr. Zafir Yasin Chaudhry, Head of Strategy and Finance for Bangla Tigers, to come up onto the stage, please. So ladies and gentlemen, Zafir Yasin Chaudhry would kindly, if I insist, would speak a few words to you all. Thank you.
Thanks for the generous introduction, Faizan Bhai. I truly feel humble and blessed while standing over here. And thanks to our honorable guest. And I've always believed that our success, and one should get an opportunity, as talent and hard work are not enough to get on the level everyone dreams of. Therefore, our core strategy at Bangla Tigers is focused on grooming the emerging talent by organizing the recruitment drives such as Camp with the Champ and T10 Talent Hunt program. I'm pleased to inform you that we have been so successful in our mission that we have launched entire international careers of our players. I'm very sure every one of you over here knows Matisha Batirana, who have played for CSK and Sri Lanka national team. However, Bangla Tigers is the one who recognized his talent and provided him the opportunity at the first place and given the similar opportunity to a lot of other players. And we hope that with this positive spirit, I would like to unveil the new theme song of Bangla Tigers, which symbolizes our passion and contentment. Thank you.
That was, ladies and gentlemen, our new look theme this year for Bangla Tigers. I'd like you to clap a little more on that because this was absolutely amazing. The first time I heard it, it's been sticking to my head ever since. And well done, Zafir, for this. And in fact, Zafir, I'd request you to please stay on the stage because there's a lot more that we need from you. And by the way, I look at this young man who's just 20 years old. He's the strategic and finance head of Bangla Tigers. And I just keep thinking that what if I was 20 years old? I might have owned a team of my own today. He has great maturity and he handles the team really, really well, ladies and gentlemen. That's Zafir Yassin Chaudhary for you. Next up, we have our dignitaries, our guests of honor here with us, and I'd one by one like to invite everyone onto the stage, and I'd request you all to please give them a loud applause once they come onto the stage. First and foremost, the person I'd like to introduce to you is the CEO of Abu Dhabi Cricket. It's Mr. Matthew Boucher, who's here with us today, and thank you for gracing us, Mr. Matthew Boucher. He's the current CEO of Abu Dhabi Cricket and advisor of the Abu Dhabi Sports Council. He oversees selection, creation, development, and delivery of signature world-class events to us here in the UAE. Mr. Boucher, would you be please kind enough to come onto the stage? Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Mr. Matthew Boucher. Mr. Boucher, I'd request you to kindly say a few words. Thank you.
Thank you very much for having me tonight. Thank you very much to everybody's favorite second team, the Bangla Tigers, from our side in Abu Dhabi, and we wish you great success in the tournament. I think from our side, as on behalf of Abu Dhabi Cricket and Sports Hub and Abu Dhabi Sports Council, we're into our 4th year now of hosting the Abu Dhabi T10. We're thrilled with how it's gone. A lot of that success, as you very kindly alluded to in the introduction, at 135% increase in viewership this year, 341 million global eyeballs watching the Abu Dhabi T10. Huge economic impacts for Abu Dhabi, even in COVID pandemic times. So we're looking forward to those progressing in the next couple of years. But a lot of the success of the event comes down to our ownership, comes down to our franchise team partners. We're thrilled tonight to see such a brilliant team unveiled for the Bangla Tigers. We're very, very grateful for the Bangla Tigers for being such a professional outfit, and we are very much looking forward to season 4 of Abu Dhabi T10. So thank you very much for having me tonight, and good luck with the event, everyone.
Thank you so much, Mr. Boucher. Mr. Boucher, we won't let you go like this. Zafir, can you be kind enough and come onto the stage and please felicitate Mr. Matthew Boucher for giving us the time today and coming here, making the time out. Thank you so much, Mr. Boucher, for making the time out here, and thank you for your kind words as well. Mr. Boucher, ladies and gentlemen, yeah, taaliyan baja sakte hain, all those people, all those DCs sitting here. Thank you so much. Mr. Boucher, I'd kindly request you to please take your seat down the stage once again. Thank you so much once again. Yeah, there. Thank you. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, after Mr. Boucher, we have another personality who I have the opportunity of knowing personally. He's one of the most eloquent speakers that I've met in my life. One of those people who influence you by just talking to you. One of those people who's a fighter in real life as well. He has not only achieved excellence in his professional life, but also fought fearlessly in his personal life. He defeated Parkinson's disease and then made his life ambition to take care of those sufferings from the same condition. He is none other than the chairman of Parkinson's UAE, one of the most eloquent speakers that I have met in my life, one of the most humble people that you would meet. That's Mr. Huzaifa Ibrahim. Can we have you onto the stage, sir, please? Kindly say a few words, please, Huzaifa bhai.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. A very good evening to you all. I always feel so delighted to see all these colorful faces. And of course, when everyone gets together for sport, especially cricket, which connects east to the west. It brings out colors that we usually do not see in other events of sports. And the idea of having T10, where you have different teams, players who come from different backgrounds, different nationalities, without representing anything other than the teams. This is what UAE is about. Because we have more than 200 nationalities here in the United Arab Emirates, and all living as one family. And this is what I get to see in T10 as well. This is what we get to see in Bangla Tigers team as well. I got to know that this year, the players that have been chosen by the team are really great ones who have achieved a lot in cricket and in their personal lives. And let's not forget, as His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid says, in the race of excellence, there is no finishing line. And I wish Bangla Tigers all the best. And I wish my brother Yasin and his son Zafir all the best. And of course, to the management of T10 for organizing such a great tournament. And I'm really looking forward to see each one of you at T10 in Abu Dhabi. It was a pleasure talking to you. Thank you so much.
Mr. Huzaifa, we won't let you go like this. There's a small felicitation that we need to do for you. So, Zafir, kindly please do the felicitation for Mr. Huzaifa Ibrahim, ladies and gentlemen, Chairman of Parkinson's UAE, and a Global Peace Ambassador here in the UAE as well. Fantastic personality. I wish more of you can take some personal time out and talk to him. He has some really amazing things to say, and he really influences with his words as well. Thank you so much, Mr. Huzaifa Ibrahim, once again, for being here with us. All right, up next, ladies and gentlemen, again, another personality that I have had the pleasure of knowing personally. He's a very good friend of mine who I would like to invite on the stage, and he's one of the guests of honor as well tonight with us. He's a dynamic personality, and he loves to keep on working. That is something that I know about him. He is the director, the honorary director of Ajman Cricket Council. He's the owner of Sports Spirit Federation, and I've had the opportunity to work very closely with him on camp with the champ, with the legend Mohammad Azharuddin. Ladies and gentlemen, I now invite Mr. Saifullah to please come onto the stage. Mr. Mohammad Saifullah, will you be please kind enough to come onto the stage with us? And by the time he's coming onto the stage, there's a small video as well of what we did at Camp with the Champ. And of course, Saifullah was kind enough to give me the creative director's place in his company for that project as well. So can we have the video of Camp with the Champ here with us? And after that, we'll have a few words with Mr. Saifullah.
The Champ, where the kids will be coming and performing the game, and Azhar will be closely watching the game.
Camp with the Champ in association with Mohammad Azharuddin.
With the champ, why you moving like a tramp? You just burn the flame, you just hit the stamp. Man, no pain, no gain, hey, you need a cramp. Stay hard, play hard, man under the lamp. Camp with the champ, bro, aja, aja, let's play. Camp with the champ, bro, be ready for best play.
This camp, we have to, it has to be a concerted effort. Everybody has to, be there, to produce champions. I'm not the only one person who will produce players. We want to definitely, have these camps and produce players so that they can go on and play for the UAE team. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Mr. Saifullah, can we have you onto the stage once again? Ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause for the dynamic, the young entrepreneur from India who resides here in the UAE, Mr. Mohammad Saifullah.
Honorable directors, distinguished guests, and ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the Sports Spirit Federation and Camp with the Champ, I wish all of you a warm, decent evening for the icon unveiling ceremony and press conference of Bangla Tigers. I will not do a proper marketing for my camp with the champ, but I will tell you what exactly we have planned and executed 2 months back. When it comes to Sport Spirit Federation, it is a company leveraging our partners' extensive experience and relationship network. With a recent project with the camp with the champ, we associated with former Indian captain Mohammad Azharuddin to guide, nurture, and motivate young talent, have received immense love and appreciation from our audience for the first season and will be televised on BBC Sports and Sony all around the world. Camp with the Champ is the first cricket reality show of UAE. The initiative was taken by SSF, which gives opportunity to meet international cricketers and provide scholarships for the talented cricketers. I would like to thank Bangla Tigers. All this would not have been possible without the support of my dearest friend, Mr. Yasin Chaudhary. Please have a clap for him. For being biggest support system to Camp with the Champ and SSF, Bangla Tigers have been quite supportive from the beginning for this Camp with the Champ. What's more, with this, I finish my speech. Once again, thank you very much.
Before you go away, Mr. Mohammad Saifullah, we have a small felicitation for you as well. So, Zafir, would you be kind enough and felicitate Mr. Mohammad Saifullah, the owner of Sports Spirit Federation. One of the other co-owners is also here with us tonight. That's Mr. Arbab Khan, who's also here with us. Thank you so much, Arbab, for coming down today and gracing us with your presence. And, of course, Mr. Mohammad Saifullah, I've worked closely with him on Camp with the Champ, and it won't have been possible without the support of Bangla Tigers, because from the Camp with the Champ, we took up young players and we gave them the opportunity to actually play in the nets of Bangla Tigers. So the winners are now playing in the nets for Bangla Tigers for the Abu Dhabi T10 League. And this is what we were talking about when I was saying that Bangla Tigers nurtures the young talent and gives them the bigger stage. And Pathirana is one classic example of that. He had not played franchise cricket before, but now he's playing in almost across the world, which is fantastic, and also playing for his national side again. All right, ladies and gentlemen, there were a few guests who were supposed to be here with us. Unfortunately, they could not make it till now, so we will be waiting for them. And once they are here, we are going to introduce you to them as well. But that's a little later. Before that, Mr. Monish from Delhi Bulls is also here. Thankfully, I've had the opportunity to working with him as well. And a fantastic personality. Thank you so much for gracing us tonight, Mr. Monish. You know, it's always fantastic to meet you as well. Delhi Bulls is one other franchise that I've been doing really, really good, and I've worked again in close association with them as well. Mr. Monish, can we have you onto the stage, please? Yeah, come on. I don't want to miss the opportunity. I've done this always with you. So come on. Can we have a huge round of applause for Mr. Monish from Delhi Bulls? He takes care of the strategy and marketing for Delhi Bulls.
Thank you. That was unexpected. Thank you. Thank you all so much. Highly unexpected, but good evening, everyone. Good evening to all the distinguished guests. Thank you so much. Thank you, Yasin Bhai. Thank you, Zafir. Thank you, Saif, and Matthew as well, and everyone here. It's great that, you know, while we're on the field having a lot of rivalry as Delhi Bulls competing against the other teams, off the field we're all one family. It's great to see that the spirit with which, you know, Bangla Tigers function, it gives us inspiration as well to go back and compete with them off the field as well. So great work by you all. I wish you all the best for all your future success, and hopefully we'll all see each other at the Abu Dhabi T10 draft next month. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Monish, once again for coming down here with us. And in fact, we have a small felicitation for you as well. Zafir, will you be kind enough and please felicitate Mr. Monish as well? So yeah, hope to see a fantastic match, Monish. Delhi Bulls versus Bangla Tigers. Hope to see it this time around as well. And there have been only 2 ties in the Abu Dhabi T10. One of them involved Bangla Tigers and the Delhi Bulls. So we hope to look forward to another cracker of a game with a team that is absolutely amazing, if you ask me, the Delhi Bulls along with Bangla Tigers. Of course, next up, I will play a couple of videos for you here to introduce you to our staff at the Bangla Tigers so that you know exactly who we are dealing with this time around. It is a family, trust me on this, and we treat them as one. So can we have a small video for the management team of the season 6 of Abu Dhabi T10 at Bangla Tigers? That, ladies and gentlemen, is our management staff for this season, the season 6 of the Abu Dhabi T10. Of course, I'm going to be introducing you to our main players who we have retained this season as well, just like the last season. So let's have a quick video on who we have in store for you. Those are some of the key players for this season of Bangla Tigers. Yeah, I think you guys need some more energy tonight. Yeah, we can clap for these players. Mohammad Amir has been retained from last season. Matisha Pathirana has been retained from the last season. Colin Munro and Evan Lewis have been directly signed for this season as well. Ladies and gentlemen, before we unveil the icon, the captain of the side to you, I would like to invite onto the stage the man who is responsible for Bangla Tigers, the man who is responsible for spreading cricket across the UAE, the man who is not just an owner of this sports team, he is also the chairman of FMC Group, one of the largest conglomerates in Bangladesh. I'd like to invite Mr. Yasin Chaudhry onto the stage, but before that, we will have an introductory video of Mr. Yasin Chaudhry here with us, and then he will join us here on the stage. Jab wo aayenge stage par, I want you all to clap loudly for him, all right? So let's have the video first, everyone.
Mr. Mohammad Yasin Chaudhry is a Bangladeshi global business magnate, entrepreneur, philanthropist, and sports organizer. He is the founder of FMC Group of Companies, one of the largest and most diversified conglomerates of Bangladesh. The activity of Mr. Yasin Chaudhry goes well beyond the spheres of business. He is engaged with various sporting events in Bangladesh and the UAE. Mr. Chaudhry passion over sports from the very childhood. He has established FMC Sports to inspire and patronize the young players. Its cricket wing is currently enlisted in Premier Division Cricket League and contributed some outstanding youngsters to the nation. Not only in cricket, The players of FMC Sports are also demonstrating their talent in football, volleyball, handball, hockey, kabaddi, and so on. Mr. Chaudhary patronizes various national and international cricket tournaments as the sponsor and co-sponsor. In addition, Mr. Mohammad Yasin Chaudhary recently organized several cricket campaigns in Abu Dhabi to popularize cricket among the kids of the UAE. And to edify the basic guidance, Mr. Chaudhary has organized a campaign, Camp with the Champ, on 31st of May 2022 under the direct supervision of legendary cricketer Mr. Mohammad Azharuddin. The legend has instantly scrutinized the skills and techniques of the young cricketers along with the other basic components. To hunt the potential and young talented cricketers from the grassroots level, Mr. Yasin Chaudhary has organized a cricket tournament with the objective to promote them at the international level.
So ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the man, the dynamic, the philanthropist, the entrepreneur, the businessman, the business magnate rather in Bangladesh, Mr. Yasin Chaudhary, everyone, the owner of Bangla Tigers. Kindly say a few words, Mr. Yasin Chaudhary.
First, I would like to thank all honorable guests, member of press and media for attending this function and accepting our invitation. Also gracing us with your glorious presence over here. I'm really feeling privileged to host all of you. Thank you so much for coming. Before making the announcement, that is announcement for ICON, I have another small announcement for you. That is brand ambassador. We have selected our brand ambassador for this season. That is Srishant from India. Srishant would be our sponsor, what is called a brand ambassador for season 6. And he did not any introduction, you know. So I will request him to come to the stage.
Can we have Mr. S. Srishant, ladies and gentlemen, onto the stage with us. He is the brand ambassador for the Bangla Tigers. Put your hands together for Mr. S. Srishant. He's going to be joining us here now in a few moments. Mr. S. Srishant has been chosen among all other players we had in mind because this is a bowler who could make most of the conditions at wherever he played. He's a player like none other. He would make the ball talk, and he's going to do exactly the same with the Bangla Tigers team this time around as well. The cricketer turned actor, the handsome S. Srishant. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, loud round of applause for Mr. Srishant. Ladies and gentlemen, our brand ambassador for season 6 of the Abu Dhabi T10 League, the Bangla Tigers brand ambassador, that's Mr. S. Srishant. Sri, can I request you to please say a few words here?
Wow. Beautiful evening, a very good evening to each and everyone, especially this man here. What a personality. The obsession towards this game, that's what impressed me very much. And to be back in Dubai and to see such great sports enthusiastic people around me, it's a great honor. I'm really, really grateful for this opportunity. As I said to each and everybody, especially Safe By, I call him Bhai, he's younger to me, but I call him Safe Bhai for a reason. This is my opportunity to, share my humble experiences with whatever players I meet, and I was very fortunate to make a comeback a couple of seasons back for my state, Kerala. And as he said earlier, yes, I was fortunate to win two World Cup for the country, India. And now this is the time for Bangla Tigers to go and win that championship this season. And I know there is Delhi Bulls and everybody here. Pranam and whatever respect. So few teams were there who would have taken me, but then I just went with everybody's obsessed. But for some reason, we just got connected, and just looking forward for this lovely season. And the next man who's going to come on stage is going to make a huge difference to the team. So can't wait. I've only bowled and played against Bangladesh in World Cups as well as series. And Bangladesh has got that, the fire where I still remember the 2007 World Cup. I was a part of it. Indians here, you always remember that match where we got disappointed, but then that's what Bangladesh is known for. They are the Bangla Tigers, and such a great honor, yeah. Thank you very much once again, and have a great evening. And please be there for our hunt. Thank you.
Thank you so much, S. Srishant, ladies and gentlemen, our brand ambassador. It's time now to unveil our icon player, the captain this season, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, for that, we have a small introductory video as well. By that time, I'd request both of you to kindly take your seats. Mr. Yasin Chaudhary, Mr. S. Srishant, you can take your seats, and we will be playing a small video, and we will be unveiling the icon right after that video. In fact, in this video itself, you would come to know who the icon player is. Let's play the video.
Shakib on 99. Shakib Al-Hassan. Lovely from Shakib. But Shakib Al-Hassan is an experienced bowler. But it is that man, it's Shakib. Shakib coming back in style.
In a country like Bangladesh, where cricket is somewhat an unofficial religion, Shakib is nothing less than a pope. Shakib is easily one of the legendary cricketers that Bangladesh has ever produced, and definitely he is one player that represents the team at the world stage. Being a genuine all-rounder, Shakib is a vital cog in any cricketing lineup. He has been a consistent performer for his country and the franchises he's played for over the years. In his career of vast experience, Shakib played in most of the top-tier T20 leagues across the globe, starting from IPL, CPL, BPL, SLPL, BBL to Abu Dhabi T10. Shakib was everywhere he possibly could. This has made him one of the poster boys of the entire franchise cricket fraternity. Shakib, like any other cricketer, has had bad phases in his career. It is his grit and determination that ensured that he did not quit. He worked hard each time he underperformed, came back to the side stronger than ever to become a much tougher competitor. Over the years, he understood his own strong zones and weak zones better, which helped him work on where he lacked something and better his performances. With a distinct talent, it was more or less Shakib who helped Bangladesh earn their own identity in world cricket. Along with all-time greats, every debater is and will be bound to mention Shakib's name for all that he has done for the nation. When Shakib fails, supporters know they are not in a good position. When Shakib stands there amidst all odds, they know there's still hope. He has managed to score an astonishing number of runs, close to 6,000 mark, while keeping the strike rate over 120 in all T20s he has played in his career. The man with the golden arm has also hunted 418 scalps with an economy of 6.78 in the meanwhile. This season, Shakib is going to play for Bangla Tigers in the Abu Dhabi T10 League. Who else other than Shakib can play a better role as an icon player for the franchise?
Shakib Al-Hassan is the best all-rounder in the world. He's a kind of player who every team would love to have in their team.
Similarly, we are very happy and proud to have him in our team. We were very keen to sign him from the very first season, but due to national duties and other schedule, we were not able to sign him. He is a dynamic, motivational, passionate and dedicated player. He have got fighting spirit, which is very different from a lot of players. He maintains a positive spirit even at the crucial stage of the game. This is why we have signed him, and like I've said, we are very happy to have him in our team.
This is Shakib Al Hassan for you, role model of Bangladeshi cricket lovers and the country's global ambassador, who has had a long and fruitful road of cricket in front of him to walk with his head held high. Hungry for another successful season at the Abu Dhabi T10 for Bangla Tigers. Let's go hunt, champ.
Ladies and gentlemen, time now to introduce you to the man of the hour, the icon player, the captain, one of the most respected cricketers in the world. That's Shakib Al Hassan. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for our captain and the icon for Bangla Tigers. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, our icon player Shakib Al Hassan. And Shakib, will you please be kind enough and say a few words here on the mic to please all your fans who are here with us tonight?
Thank you, everyone. Thank you for having me here. I'm excited to be able to part of this Abu Dhabi T10 League. I remember as part of the first year of this T10 League, and we won the cup that year. So I hope that we can put up a similar sort of performance this time with Bangla Tigers. Bangla Tigers is very close to my heart as it's owned by a Bangladeshi. So I won't feel like I'm away from home. I will always feel like I'm at home. So I'm excited to be able to part of Bangla Tigers family this year and looking forward to an exciting tournament. Thank you, everyone. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Shakib. And of course, he's where he belongs this year. The heart is where the home is. So Bangla Tigers is proud to have Shakib Al Hassan in our ranks as the icon player and as the captain of the side. Ladies and gentlemen, I request you all, मुझे पता है कि आप सबको फोटो लेना बहुत अच्छा लग रहा होगा. Shakib, बहुत दिन बाद आप लोगों को देखे हैं. But please make space because Shakib is going to answer all your questions. So I open the house for media questions now. Please raise your hands. We'll get you a mic and we'll come to you and you can ask any questions to any of the three gentlemen you want to ask the questions to. And we'll get you the mic. Can we take the mic and get it to that side, please? Can we get the mic in the back? All right. At the back, it's required to get a mic. The person who's raising his hand, can you please get the mic to him? And please make some space. If you guys stand like this, it would not be possible for the others who are standing, who are sitting in the back. So please try to maintain decorum. Can we turn the mic on, please, for the questions? The mic is not working yet. The handheld mic is not working. Can we please turn it on? Please go ahead, ask your question. You can come in the front, sir. You can come in the front because nobody's listening to me anymore now. So we'll take just a couple of minutes. We'll take just a couple of minutes because they're setting up the mics. Once that's done, you can ask your question. You can be here, sir.
Hello.
Once again, it's an honor and privilege to be on the same stage as one of the most renowned cricketers in the world of cricket currently, possibly the best all-rounder in the world of our times, and possibly an all-rounder whose name will be taken with the likes of Imran Khan and Kapil Dev, I'm sure about that. So ladies and gentlemen, Shakib is here. We are just setting up the mics. We'll take a few minutes, and after that we will be starting with the question-answer session. You'll have ample time, so don't you worry about that. Whatever questions you have, you just need to raise your hands. We'll get you the mic. You can ask your question from your place, or if you want, you can come up closer to the stage as well, and you can get your question addressed. And of course, please address your question to the person you are asking the question to. Are we all set? Arey bas. All right, so our first question, sir, I got you the mic. Where did you go? Yeah, there you are. Sir, you can name yourself and please ask your question and address it to whoever you want to. Let's go.
Hi, Shakib. Hello, can you hear me, please? Hi, this is Abdullah from Gulf today, and I think I'm audible to you. I have a couple of questions for Shakib. First of all, can you tell me why did you choose Bangla Tigers this year? And the other thing that I want to ask is in regards to the Asia Cup. How do you rate Bangladesh's chances of winning Asia Cup that is being held here?
That had to come, Shakib, right? That question had to come.
So my question to you is why I shouldn't choose Bangla Tigers. It's owned by Bangladeshi. It's written in Bangla that it is from Bangladesh. So there was no doubt when Yasir Bhai said whether I'm interested to play for Bangla Tigers or not. So the first thing was in my mind, I have to say yes to Bangla Tigers. I cannot say no to Bangla Tigers. And regarding the Asia Cup, we are trying our best to prepare ourselves the best way possible. In T20 format, it gets very intense. So you cannot predict who will win, who will not win. It's only on the day if you get the momentum and you carry that momentum. Once you start winning, it's a different ball game. So momentum is important. So for that, first match is very important because it's a short tournament. So we are looking to win the first match. If we do that, we'll have the momentum and we'll see from there on.
And I have one more question.
Your last question, Abdullah Bhai, please.
You have been playing all over the world different leagues, right? And all of them are T20 leagues. But this is the only where you will playing for the 10 over. How different is T10 from the T20s?
Yeah, as I mentioned in my speech that first edition of this T10 league, I was part of a team and we won the cup. So it was exciting. I loved this format. So when I got chance to play this year, and straight away I said, yes, I have to play this because it's short, it's sharp, good for the crowds, it's entertaining, and it's so intense, but it's shorter version of T20 also. So it will be fun-packed tournament, and I cannot say, I can't be part of this T10 tournament. I had to part of this T10 tournament.
Thank you so much, Shakib. Thank you so much, Mr. Abdullah. Who else wants to ask a question? Can we have the mic back to the lady, please? You can come in the front, ma'am. If you want, you can come in the front. We can hand over the mic to you right away. Yeah, come in the front this way. This way. You'll have to make way. I'm sorry about that. Everyone is going crazy about Shakib. We can't help it. So can we get her the mic, please? She wants to ask a question. Can we get her the mic, please? Ma'am, please come this side. And you can ask your question right away.
check. Can I ask the question? Can I ask?
Wait.
Okay.
Yes, Shakib. Good evening to all the luminaries out there. Shakib, my first question is to you. You just envisaged that we see you in the finals of the Asia Cup. Now, can you do a prophecy for us? Can you tell us which team you would be competing with in the finals?
As I said, I don't mind facing any team as long as we are playing the final. So I don't mind. It can be any other team. I hope it's a new team because India has won a lot of times. Sri Lanka has won. Pakistan has won. So I hope this time it will be a new team that will win the Asia Cup.
Okay,
Inshallah.
Thank you so much. And we wish you all the very best.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Yasin, I have a question for you too. Recently, you have changed the complete coaching staff for the upcoming season. So, is there any particular reason for that?
Obviously, there is a reason. We are always trying to develop the things, management, players, everything, according to the format setup. Say, Aftab is our head coach. Shakib will agree with me. He is the best hitter of Bangladesh. Aftab is doing the coaching. And Shakib is in the team. Why? He is a world #1 all-rounder. So we are upgrading our team as well as our management. That's it.
Okay. Hope that answers the question, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Lovely talking to you.
Thank you so much. Your question, please.
Hi. Hello, Shakib. Hi, Srishant, and hi, Yasir sir. First of all, Shakib bhai, aapne T20 format jo you have played across the world, okay? And this is T10 is just second time you are playing. How prepared, how excited are you for this? And what is the advice you would like to take from our pride of the nation, Srishant and Mr. Yasir, while stepping into the ground?
Well, Yasir bhai is part of this T10 league for long time, so I'll obviously take his advice. And Srishant being one of the experienced campaigner, played for India so many years. So I'll obviously take advice from both of them, and we'll have a leadership group. We'll discuss among each other, and we'll take the best decision to way forward and to take the best decision so that we can win the matches.
So the T10 is second time you are playing T10, no? So are you prepared, excited, or what exactly?
I am excited. I haven't prepared now for the T10 league because we have World Cup coming up, now Asia Cup, and after that I can think of T10 league. We have our commitments, so I don't think we need to prepare much because when you're playing consistently T20 league, it just has to be 10 over short. So you're playing it more faster than the T20. So that's all you need to do. I think if I remain fit and if I'm performing in T20 formats, it will be easier for me to perform in T10s also.
Thank you so much. Srishant, what are the advice you would like to give to Shakib bhai?
What is the advice you would like to give to Shakib?
At certain stage of life, there is no reason to advise, as he said about advice. I think I'll request the team, in fact. I think that's a better way of this generation. Requesting them will be to just believe. It's all about belief system. I think a guy from Kerala could win 2 World Cups for the country. So that is my motivation. So why not Bangladesh? I'm very confident that the attitude he's got as a captain and as a player, I clearly told you in 2007 what happened with us. And later also, he's somebody who we always used to, have a special team meeting for him, how to get him out and how to play him. So I'm very confident with, the man himself is here. So man, what do I say? With the captain and the team management, I'm very confident with such a beautiful, experienced people and a great team. In fact, last year we were just, I think, 3rd in the league, and this year, inshallah, we'll be the champions. And I will just request them to just have beliefs. I mean, at this stage, there is nothing to teach. It's only about the belief system and having the faith that I am going to do, and it's all about work ethics, and he's brilliant in it.
That's a great answer, Srishant. One of the journalists from Bangladesh is going to ask you a question next up.
Shakib bhai, Bangla Tigers এর owner Bangladeshi, আপনি বাংলাদেশের সবচেয়ে বড় সুপার
সুপারস্টার, বাংলা টাইগার্সের আইকন, ক্যাপ্টেন, বাংলা ভাষায় একটু জানতে চাচ্ছি দর্শকদের জন্য যে আপনার টি10 নিয়ে ভাবনাটা এবং আপনি কি লক্ষ্য নিয়ে টি10 খেলবেন, কতটুকু এক্সাইটমেন্ট কাজ করছে বা করবে। পাশাপাশি পরের প্রশ্নটা এশিয়া কাপ নিয়ে, আসলে আপনি যেটা বলছিলেন যে ফাইনালে এবার একটা নতুন চ্যাম্পিয়ন দল আপনি দেখতে চান, সেটা বাংলাদেশ হতে পারে কিংবা হংকং হতে পারে, হোয়াট এভার। এই দুটো প্রশ্ন একটু উত্তর দিবেন বাংলায়।
যেটা আমি বললাম যে আমি খুবই এক্সাইটেড, খুবই আনন্দিত এই টি10 লিগের পার্ট হতে পেরে, স্পেশালি বাংলা টাইগার্সের পার্ট হতে পেরে। ইয়াসিন ভাই যখনই ওনার সাথে কথা হয়েছেন, আমি এটা আসলে যখনই দেখলাম যে আমার সুযোগ আছে, এটা না করার কোনো অপশনই ছিল না। সো আমি খুবই এক্সাইটেড। অবশ্যই টার্গেট থাকবে চ্যাম্পিয়ন হওয়ার। লাস্ট টাইম যেহেতু 3rd পজিশনে ছিল বাংলা টাইগার্স, সো এবার তো অ্যাটলিস্ট আমরা সেটা থেকে ইমপ্রুভমেন্ট করার টার্গেট তো অবশ্যই থাকবে। সো হোপফুলি আমরা ফাইনাল খেলবো এবং চ্যাম্পিয়ন হবো, এবং ওই মেন্টালিটি নিয়ে আসলে আমরা টুর্নামেন্টটা শুরু করতে চাই। আমি শিওর আমাদের একটা ভালো টিম আছে যেখান থেকে আমরা আসলে আমাদের বেস্ট রেজাল্টটাই পেতে পারি। এবং আমি যেটা বললাম যে ফার্স্ট ইয়ারে আমার একটা ভালো এক্সপিরিয়েন্স ছিল, হোপফুলি এবছর আরও ভালো একটা এক্সপিরিয়েন্স হবে এবং এখান থেকে আমরা কন্টিনিউ করতে পারবো। এশিয়া কাপ নিয়ে আসলে তেমন কিছু বলার না। আমি যেটা বললাম যে আসলে নতুন কোনো টিম যদি চ্যাম্পিয়ন হতে পারে সেটা খারাপ কি, স্পেশালি টি20 ফরম্যাটে সেটা হতেই পারে, অসম্ভব কিছু না। তো সেটা যদি হয় আমি খুবই খুশি হব।
Well, I don't know what you said, Shakib, but it sounded nice to the ear. Of course, next question from another Bangladeshi journalist, please.
সাকিব ভাই, এই টুর্নামেন্টে আরো বেশি বাংলাদেশি ক্রিকেটার খেললে সেটা তাদের টি20 ফরম্যাট খেলার জন্য, টি20 ফরম্যাটে উন্নতি করার জন্য হেল্প হবে কিনা, আর এই টুর্নামেন্টে আপনার সাথে আপনার দলে অন্য কোনো বাংলাদেশিকে আপনি দেখতে চান কিনা?
আমি শিওর ইয়াসিন ভাই অলরেডি এটা নিয়ে প্ল্যান করছে, এবং আমি খুবই আশাবাদী যে আরও বেশ কিছু বাংলাদেশি থাকবে এই টুর্নামেন্টে এবং আমাদের টিমেও। যে কোনো ফ্র্যাঞ্চাইজি লিগ খেলতে পারলেই আমার কাছে মনে হয় ওই প্লেয়ারটার জন্য খুবই ভালো, বাইরের একটা এক্সপোজার পায় এবং সেটা তাকে তার দেশকে রিপ্রেজেন্ট করার জন্য অনেক হেল্প করে, তার ক্যারিয়ারকে সমৃদ্ধ করার জন্য অনেক হেল্প করে। সো আমি শিওর আরও বেশি বেশি আমাদের দেশের প্লেয়াররা বাইরের খেলার সুযোগ পাবে এবং পারফর্ম করবে, সেই ফ্র্যাঞ্চাইজি দলের হয়েও এবং সাথে সাথে ন্যাশনাল টিমের হয়েও।
All right, there's a question with the lady here. We'll get to another question, but the lady here, please go ahead.
Yes, hi, Sumaira, Urdu Times. For my question for you.
Yeah.
What's the suggestion for the team of Bangla Tiger to win the tournament?
Sorry,
Mr. Yasin Chaudhary, what is your suggestion to the Bangla Tigers team and management how to win the tournament?
There is a T10 format. Basically, I feel the mental a player need to be mentally boosted up. Number one. Number two, the player need to play fearless. This is all about to play a fearless game. So if any team play fearless and with the good attitude, the team will win definitely.
So attitude is the key. Any other questions? Yeah, please go ahead. किधर हैं आप?
Yasin sir, I have one question for you, sir. I have one
एक मिनट
for you, sir.
पहले उन्होंने सवाल पूछना शुरू कर दिया है।
Yes,
ठीक है,
sir.
2 मिनट।
I have one question. Sakil Hassan keep continue as the icon player only. So do you have any plans to give him captaincy as well?
Obviously, সাকিব অ্যাজ আ আইকন সে তো টিমে আছেই, হ্যাঁ, এবং ক্যাপ্টেন্সির ব্যাপারটা তার এবং তার স্যার তো আছেন, ফাহিম স্যার, তারই স্যার, হ্যাঁ, তার স্যারের সাথে সেই মিলেজুলে চিন্তা ভাবনা করে সিদ্ধান্ত নেবেন, হ্যাঁ, কীভাবে কী করবেন। তবে হ্যাঁ, আমার পক্ষ থেকে আমার যদি মতামত চাওয়া হয় তাহলে আমি বলবো সাকিবকে ক্যাপ্টেন করা হোক।
I am not even a part of the management, but I can tell you this, yes, I announced him as an icon and a captain of the side, so that is not a question even. Sir, please go ahead, ask your question.
Assalamualaikum ji, Ansar Akram from News Time. यासिन भाई, मुझे बांग्लादेशी तो नहीं आती, भालू भाषा वो बोलते हैं, तो वो आपको है हमारी तरफ से। मुझे आप ये बताएं कि पाकिस्तान में भी बंगला टाइगर की जो है वो फैन फॉलोइंग बहुत हो चुकी है। अभी जो आपने पाकिस्तानी प्लेयर्स को ऐड किया है, जैसे कि आमिर को आपने किया, तो इससे आप ये समझते हैं कि T10 अबू धाबी T10 में कुछ ट्विस्ट आने वाला है, क्योंकि कलंदर तो नहीं आ रही, लेकिन ये जो पाकिस्तानी टीम के जो प्लेयर्स हैं वो खेलने आ रहे हैं, तो इससे ट्विस्ट पैदा होगा।
आप अपनी बातों से ट्विस्ट जरूर ले आते हैं, ट्विस्ट वैसे आए ना आए, बट
definitely Amir is a world class bowler. Everybody like him in Pakistan as well as in all over the world. So when Amir will play together with Sakib, eventually if Srishant is play over there, so Bangladesh, India, Pakistan will play together.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's a great answer. That's a great answer. Let's hear it for Mr. Yasin Chaudhary. यार एक बार तालियां बजा दो. सब लोग वीडियो बनाने में मशगूल हो यार. Let's hear it for Mr. Yasin Chaudhary, everyone. Okay, next question, please. And we are running short of time, so please जल्दी से अपने सवाल पूछिए.
আমি সাকিবের কাছে একটা প্রশ্ন করব, সেটা হচ্ছে যেহেতু আপনি আপনাকে আইকনিক প্লেয়ার হিসেবে বেছে নিয়েছেন বাংলা টাইগার, এই টিমে আপনি যদি বাংলাদেশের স্টার প্লেয়ার থেকে কাউকে খুঁজে নিতে চান তাহলে কাকে কাকে খুঁজে নেবেন?
আমি তো পারলে পুরো বাংলাদেশ টিমকে নিয়ে নেব, বাট সেটা তো পসিবল না। বাট আমি আশা করব যত বেশি সম্ভব প্লেয়ার, বাংলাদেশি প্লেয়ার এই টিমে খেলতে পারে। শুধু এই টিমে না, পুরো টি10 লিগে যেন অনেক বেশি বাংলাদেশি প্লেয়ার খেলতে পারে, আমি সেই আশাটাই করব।
জি, এবার প্রশ্ন আমার। আমি সর্বপ্রথমে সংযুক্ত আরব আমিরাতে বসবাসরত সকল বাংলাদেশির পক্ষ থেকে বাংলা টাইগার পরিবার ও সাকিব আল হাসানকে ধন্যবাদ জানাচ্ছি। আমরা তাদের জন্য একটি তালি দিতে পারি। আমার প্রশ্ন হচ্ছে সাকিব আল হাসানের প্রতি, গতবার বাংলা টাইগারের এই আসরে কোনো বাংলাদেশি ছিল না, যার ফলে আমিরাতে বসবাসরত সকল প্রবাসীদের ভিতর একটা বিরূপ প্রক্রিয়া বিরাজ করেছে যে একটি বাংলাদেশি টিম হিসেবে বাংলাদেশি কোনো প্লেয়ার ছিল না। এবার আইকন ক্রিকেটার হিসাবে আপনি যেহেতু আছেন, সকল প্রবাসী অথবা বাংলা টাইগারকে যারা ভালোবাসে তাদের উদ্দেশ্যে আপনার কি বলার আছে?
सर सवाल है कि ऐसे मतलब थोड़ा छोटा सवाल पूछ लो यार, बाकी लोगों को भी पूछना है, प्लीज गो अहेड।
হ্যাঁ, ফার্স্ট অফ অল আমি তো জানি না আসলে লাস্ট ইয়ার ছিল কিনা, বাট এই বছর যেহেতু আমি আছি, বা আশা করব যে আরো বেশ কিছু বাংলাদেশি প্লেয়ার থাকবে এবং আপনারা যারা বাংলাদেশি আছেন সবাই এই টিমকে সাপোর্ট করবেন এবং আপনাদের সাপোর্টেই আমরা চ্যাম্পিয়ন হতে পারবো বলে আমি আশা করছি।
All right, next question. Last 3 questions. Let's go ahead. Please ask the next question.
My question is for Shri. What is the future for women cricket?
Yeah, I mean, the honor of the team, I would love to see T10 version for the women's team as well. First of all, thank you for the question. Yes, women's cricket team, it's equality, and I'm very confident. This year, in fact, in IPL, there is women's IPL as well. So very soon there will be T10. Hopefully all the, honors can take a call, and they will be more than happy to support the girls. I'm very confident, and they are equal to men in any form. And if you look at the Indian team or Bangladesh team or even England and Australia, they are doing extremely well in women's team. So looking forward, hopefully we can see some great women cricketers also playing T10 in future.
And that is the reason why we also call Delhi Bulls here, so that even they can listen to this answer. Monish is here somewhere. So thank you so much for the question. Next, last 2 questions, quickly. उनको पहुंचा दें प्लीज माइक।
সাকিব ভাই, যে প্রশ্নটা করতে চাই যে টি10 তো এই মুহূর্তে আসলে শর্টেস্ট ফরম্যাট বলা যায়, সেক্ষেত্রে আপনারা যারা সিনিয়র হচ্ছেন, আমাদের দেশে সিনিয়র প্লেয়ারদের উপর আমরা অনেক বেশি নির্ভরশীল, এই ছোট ফরম্যাটগুলো আপনাদের ক্যারিয়ারকে আরেকটু লম্বা করতে সাহায্য করবে কিনা?
সেটা আসলে সময় বলে দিতে পারবে, আমার পক্ষে এটা বলা মুশকিল। আসলে এখানে সিনিয়র জুনিয়র বয়স এটা খুব বেশি একটা ম্যাটার করে বলে আমার মনে হয় না। ইম্পর্টেন্ট হচ্ছে যে কে কতটা ফিট আছে এবং কে কত ভালো পারফর্ম করছে। সো কোনো প্লেয়ার যদি ভালো পারফর্ম করতে থাকে এবং সে যদি ফিট থাকে, সে যতদিন ইচ্ছা খেলতে পারে।
All right, last question. Can we go ahead? पूछ लिया आपने सवाल एक।
সাকিব ভাই, আপনার কাছে আমার একটা ছোট্ট প্রশ্ন। আপনি তো অনেক T20 থ্রু আউট ওয়ার্ল্ড খেলতেছেন, সো দিস ইজ সেকেন্ড টাইম ইন T10 লিগ T10 ফরম্যাট। সো মাই কোয়েশ্চন ইজ এই যে ডিফারেন্ট T10 এ আপনার স্ট্র্যাটেজিটা ওভারঅল থ্রু আউটটা কি, যদি একটু সংক্ষিপ্ত বলতে পারেন।
খুব একটা চেঞ্জ আসে বলে আমার মনে হয় না। যেটা হচ্ছে T20 এমনিতেই তো অনেক ফাস্ট একটা টুর্নামেন্ট, এটা আরও শর্ট, সো এটা আরও একটু বেশি ফাস্টার হবে। আমি যেটা বললাম যে মানুষের জন্য খুবই আনন্দদায়ক হবে এই ফরম্যাটটা। ক্রাউড যেটা চায় যে সবসময় আসলে বাউন্ডারি হোক, ওভার বাউন্ডারি হোক, উইকেট, সো এই সব এক্সাইটমেন্ট এই T10 এর কারণে আরও বেশি তাড়াতাড়ি মানুষ দেখার সুযোগ পাবে।
All right, thank you so much for your questions. If there are no more questions, we'd like to take your leave now. Thank you so much for coming down here, joining us. But the entertainment goes on. There are going to be a couple of performances. There's going to be a Hindi performance for you. A singer by the name Atif Islam is going to be here on the stage for his performance. And then there's going to be a Bengali singing performance as well with Mr. Pavel Abdullah. Thank you so much, members of the press. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for coming down here. That is the unveil of our icon and captain, Mr. Shakib Al Hasan. Hassan once again, ladies and gentlemen, and our brand ambassador, Mr. S. Srisant. Thank you all for coming down. This concludes the press conference. Before we go ahead, Mr. Yasin Chaudhry, before we go away, can we have a quick picture with all three of you together? So yeah, this is a candid shot. You can have this candid shot. The photographers are waiting for those pictures. Let's quickly take a picture. Yeah, that's more like it. Quickly, quickly. All the pictures that you need to click, you can do that quickly here. And of course, I request you all, when Shakib leaves the stage, please do not bother, please do not pull him. We will get you pictures as well. And before we go away, before Shakib goes away, before S. Srisant goes away, I'm sorry Srisant, I've been late on this. This is a small contract that is being signed by Shakib Al-Hasan, and this is something that is going to be handed over to Shakib by Mr. Yasin Chaudhry. You need to leave some space, guys. If you come ahead, बाकी लोगों को कुछ नहीं मिलेगा. Please leave some space, everyone. That is the contract for the Abu Dhabi T10. Shakib Al-Hasan is officially a part and the icon player for the Bangla Tigers. He is going to be named, officially named captain soon, inshallah. But it's great to have him with our team and with our management this time around. Thank you so much, Shakib, once again for coming down here and taking the time and answering all the questions. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Faizan. It's time for some entertainment now. Hope you have a very good evening. And of course, we have a light supper as well. So please do not forget and get your tummy full.